Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Human Capital. And this is from director Marc Meyers, and is about a web of events and characters and themes and plenty of drama that all come together to create a tragic story involving two families. And Marc Meyers is a talented director. He had My Friend Dahmer, which I really loved, somewhere over there, and telling the story of Jeffrey Dahmer as he was a teenager in high school. And then the past 2 years he's had a few films coming out, including this, We Summon the Darkness, which I had a lot of fun with. It's not like the most amazing kind of horror cult movie, but like there's a lot of fun to be had with it. And then All My Life, which very recently came out, I thought was a really solid rom-com with some drama involved and some tragedy. And then you have this, which is all drama and all tragedy. And it takes a little bit before you start to realize that this is a bit of a non-linear story set up in the fact that you have this main through story with two families interwoven together, and you begin to take a look at the story from different perspectives of each character. And at first we're dropped off, we believe that we're going to be going through this story through Liev Schreiber's character, who is a real estate guy and he does well for himself, but his daughter is dating this young man and his daughter's played by Maya Hawke, and this young man's family is filthy rich, and his parents, Peter Sarsgaard and Marissa Tomei, are very wealthy. Sarsgaard's dealing with like hedge funds and stuff like that, and Schreiber invests and things don't go so great. And you're thinking, you can see the title, it's like dealing with that capital, and then things take a shift. And then you're given different perspectives, from Marissa Tomei's perspective, Maya Hawke's perspective, and you start to see this story in different lights, and you're starting to realize that there's more to this story than just this investment. Something happens that's involving Maya Hawke and a budding relationship she has with a young man played by Nat Wolff, and you get to start to see all these layers. Does the film really flesh out and deliver as well as it could in terms of each of these different threads? Not necessarily, but there's a lot of drama to be had here. There's a lot of emotion. This film doesn't hit, I think, as hard as it could. It feels a little muted at times, and it has that vibe that's a little more grayed and desaturated and just has some of that life sucked out a bit. But what does bring some life to this script and to this story is the cast. And Liev Schreiber does a really fine job. Marissa Tomei. Peter Sarsgaard is just gross, which honestly 99% of the time he is playing that. And it's a shame because like I think most people just don't like him at that point because that's how they perceive him. I think the most challenging areas in terms of emotional depths that this film goes is when it's dealing with the younger members of the cast of Maya Hawke and Nat Wolff, and there's a lot of complexities there. That's where the tragedy is. And this film, I feel like, never reaches the heights that it can, but still delivers a really solid drama with plenty of strong performances. I think everybody involved in this film is doing a really fine job. It's just none of it truly goes beyond that and really delivers. Some of the aspects of the film are a little underdeveloped. Some of them are more interesting than others. And in the end, I feel like each of these different threads are trying to portray different themes, and they might not feel like they cohesively come together as they could, but still delivers a meaningful, dramatic experience. But those are my thoughts on Human Capital. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.